Welcome to It's Not That Serious podcast.
I'm Elodie.
And I'm Malaya. Welcome to episode 21.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow is
Sis,
right.
well, first of all, yesterday was our year pictures for the photo shoot that we did.
Our memory came up.
T.
Crazy.
When was our first episode? July
15th.
Damn. I can't believe it's been a year. I'm so
proud
proud.
of us.
We're always so proud. Well, first of all, we brought my kid to work day.
And who it is?
Come say hi,
Round of
Beyonce. Beyonce.
Amir.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You look good.
I'm a little pissed off about the traffic, but other than that, it's cute. It's
Okay.
Happy Pride Month.
So go ahead,
I don't
Amir.
know.
How you feeling today?
I feel good, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm like tired of the traffic.
Amir
'cause-
was pissed off. Okay, so look. I invited Amir. We're gonna go have dinner after this. We were in traffic for 2 fucking hours.
Crazy.
So we had a drive.
Yeah,
But-
that's a lot.
Yeah. This is my best friend Amir. We've been besties since like what? We were 19.
You were
I was 19. You were 30. I'm just kidding. And
He's a star.
yeah,
Okay.
he is. Everybody
He's a
loves Amir.
star.
I love Amir.
I love you too.
I appreciate you for being an amazing friend to me. You're always there.
Yeah.
Probably one friend that can handle me. He has a lot of patience for me, so I really appreciate that.
What do you think
Yeah.
about Malaya going to Miami?
Well, to be honest, though, I feel like it's not that bad because it's Miami. Like you can
That's what
literally
I'm
fly
saying.
out to Miami for $50 to $100, and it's like a cute little weekend getaway.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm keeping it together.
That's what I told her. I was like, sis, if you're going to North Carolina, I would be pissed. Like,
Period.
it's Miami.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Period.
like, it's Miami, it's cute. Like I want to.
It's her.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's up to you if you want to sit up here. We're just gonna chat.
Period.
So,
Have fun.
thank
Okay,
you.
bye.
Thanks for letting us pull you for a chat.
Little chat.
Yeah. How you feeling, sis? How you been?
I've been.
Your hair looks good.
Thank you.
Looks
I did it
lighter.
today. Really?
Yeah.
It looks yellow, but I put my spray tan. You know me. I
Sis,
do
you look
spray
good.
tan.
I like that dress.
Thank
Body
you,
tee.
sis.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm good, but that's my normal answer. Let me be honest. I have been going through a little funk. I feel like we've been like so good. We've been going up, and
Yeah.
you know when you're doing so much for yourself. Oh, by the way, guys, this is a get ready with me video.
Yeah, so if we're gonna be talking and doing our makeup at the
Yes.
same time.
Because we could yap, but let me actually multitask really quick.
Yeah, but I really want to know like what's been going on. Why are you feeling this funk? Why like what is it that you think that this funk is like?
Yeah, I feel like we've just been having so many good moments. Like the brunch was a success.
Yeah.
The girls that came, like my aunt was even so shocked. She was
Did
like,
we talk about that?
No, we haven't even brought it up yet.
We haven't talked about the brunch?
We did, but it was like before it happened. Now this is like the aftermath of the brunch.
Seriously?
Mhm.
We haven't filmed since.
We haven't filmed since. This has been like 2 weeks.
Damn. Well, yeah. Well, the brunch was amazing.
Yes.
Shout out to all the women who came. That was
Yes.
so beautiful.
And
It was an amazing turnout.
It was. And
Yeah.
I feel like my aunt told me this too. She's like, the impact you two ladies have on these women. And I'm like,
Aw.
you know, I love to see it that way, but in the most humbling way possible, the impact they had on us.
Yeah.
Like, that will forever remain in my heart.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
I love that. And I love that it's people that we don't even know that support us.
Yeah.
Like, I think everybody there, I only knew one person from just doing her makeup. Well, 2, because
Yeah.
I met your lash girl
Yeah.
one time. But just, it's crazy how much people support
Oh,
us.
Selena?
Yeah. And it's amazing. And I honestly just feel blessed and very thankful, honestly.
Super blessed. And it just made us, like, it showed us that we can do these type of things. Like, this
Yeah.
event, we put a lot of work and love and
We really did.
creativity behind it, and I feel like it just proved to us like we can continue to do them, and best believe there will be a blueprint brunch next year. Like,
Yes.
we're going to make this a tradition. So everyone that came or wasn't able to, or that came, thank you.
Yeah.
But if you weren't able to join us, don't even be worried because we're gonna have more events, and
In the future, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, for
For
sure,
sure.
for sure. But why do you feel like you've been in a funk? Like, what is it? Do you think, like, so many things been happening?
transitions. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, we had our brunch. Then the following week was New York, and
Yeah.
like we've been on just such a high that coming down from that can be a little draining because I'm like, damn, I just
Yeah.
spent 2 amazing weekends with my best friend. We had such a fucking time, and now like it's hitting me that you're moving
Yeah.
and that like we're gonna be 28, 29 this year.
Oh, okay. So you feel like
It's a
the
lot.
age. Yeah.
It's a lot, and
yeah.
I just have to sit, and I also. Man, we keep it 100 on here. So
Yeah.
I thought I was pregnant, y'all. So, Amir, not the gas.
You're not pregnant though, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
And so like it was just like it was a lot.
Sis, you had a scare.
Yeah.
You know what's so crazy? When you really think you're pregnant,
yeah,
your body could really like make yourself believe that you are.
Girl, I was so tired every day.
And it's probably why your period was coming so late, because you're stressing. And as women, when we stress, your period can come late.
Yep.
Damn,
Like it was scary, and I didn't. When I go through things like that, I don't tell nobody because I'm freaking out, so I don't want them to freak out. But I feel like I just got up one day.
But you should, though, because you already freak out, and like just you by yourself freaking out is crazy.
It was a lot. Like I spent a whole week bed rotting. I was just eating everything.
Yeah.
I was just getting emotionally ready because I'm not ready for a child. I'm 27, but I'm not ready for a child. And like,
dude,
it's a lot of emotions to deal with, but I really thought I was pregnant because I'm typically in sync with you for our periods.
For sure.
And my period wasn't coming. So I was like, oh, baby on the way.
Yeah, can I just say I'm not ready for a kid either? I had to take a mortar to go get her fucking back shaved because my girl's matted. Dude, carrying her in that fucking carrier, sis, I could never fucking carry a baby in a fucking car seat. I was like a stressed baby mama ready to crash the fuck out. I'm like, oh, hell no. Heat? And then we in the car and all she's doing is meowing. Imagine a baby just crying.
Absolutely not.
I give single mothers props. Like, I honestly do, and I wish that I can just help every single person that's living the life of a single parent because I can see how hard it is. I actually have a friend who's going through that right now. He's a guy friend. Yeah. And he called me yesterday just stressed the fuck out. And I'm like, okay, well, how about, because he's so sleep deprived. And, like, to me, stuff like that worries me because parents can get so overwhelmed where, like, you're mean to the baby, you're not patient with the kids, and it's just like project. Yeah, so I'm just like, okay, what he did was so good. He put the baby downstairs in the bassinet. Yep. And then the baby stopped crying. And he went upstairs. He's like, I'm going to just put the baby in the bassinet. Hold on. I'm like, you should go take the baby outside and the kids outside because he has 2 kids. Yeah. I'm like, because, like, they're overwhelmed. They feel your energy. You know, like, kids feel that. Kids and I was just like, oh, my God. Like, I wish I can help all single parents. That stresses me out.
It's a lot.
Yeah, but also we're in a new Cancer moon right now, so I feel like everything is shifting. So, for sure. And the year is gonna end in 6 months, right? Yeah. So in these next 6 months, we're about to go through a huge transition where you're really gonna be reflecting, and you have to ask yourself: are these things that you're going through? Do you want to keep or do you want to let go? Right. And so, like me, what was it like? Cancer and Capricorn they're complete opposites. Mm-hmm. So like for me right now, you know, Cancers sit in their emotions. They're very like emotional, in tune people. Mm-hmm. And like as a Capricorn, I'm very like, I take on a lot of responsibilities, and I feel like I don't like to sit with my emotions because I feel like it's just so depressing. Who wants to do that? Yeah. But sis, I like that. What did you just put on your face?
I use the e.l.f. Halo Glow and the Dior foundation. I told you, this Dior foundation is fire.
Yeah. Are you just using that foundation?
Skin. Yeah.
Oh,
I just use these 2.
Fire. And I feel like I have to really, like, okay, I asked ChatGPT to read me the fuck down. And they literally said that I need to sit down and be okay with being comfortable and being grounded because, like,
and processing your emotions.
Yeah, just resting mainly because I feel like I don't rest, and it's so fucking crazy, you guys. Okay, so I literally just got, so remember when me and Elodie did the school event where we talked? Yep. And it's so crazy. So I manifested everything I wanted on my paper, and then I had a cup of water, and I put it right outside. So, like, with the new moon, all that. Did you do that? Because I told you to do that.
I didn't, sis. Can I still do it?
No. Actually, you can, because I think it's something on the 28th, so do it tomorrow. Okay. And so I did that. Why the fuck, I swear to God, you can do so much in life with just attracting, like, energy. It's just...
manifestations, yeah.
Yes, it's so real. The next day, I don't even think I told you, Amir, I got a phone call, and my good friend was just like, hey, like, I really wanted to tell you and Elodie, you guys did an amazing job. I actually want you guys to come speak at another school for a women's event. Mind you, we spoke with kids, like the younger guys. Gentlemen, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, yeah, I'm so down. He's like, and I also want to offer you a full-time job, pretty much as a counselor for a school, and you'll get a full-time salary. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, that is so dope. Yeah. I'm like, wow, well, I'm moving to Miami. And he was just like, what? You're moving? He's like, that's crazy.
He didn't know.
No, sis, he didn't know.
He doesn't follow you on social media?
On Facebook, but I'm not active on Facebook.
Yeah.
And, oh my God. Yeah, so he doesn't, I don't think he's on Instagram for real.
Like that, yeah, no, he's not.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'm moving to Miami. And he was just like, well, that position is always going to be open for you. And I'm like, that is so fucking dope. But it's just crazy how, like, that opportunity.
Timing. Yeah. Is, like, Timing is not a coincidence.
No, it literally is crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but honestly, I've just been chilling. I've been with my family. I feel like really good in this time right now in my life. I'm honestly just ready to move though. Nothing is wrong here, but I just feel like I need to figure out what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like with my life, my career, and just making more opportunities in Miami. So I'm ready.
And I feel like it's, just for lack of better terms, I don't think it's that you don't know what you're doing. Yeah. I think it's that you just want more. Like,
yes, sis.
Chicago served its purpose. Kenosha served its purpose. And I feel like Miami is just going to open a lot of opportunities for you because you know you're meant to be bigger. You know you're meant to be something that, like, people look up to and look forward to.
I just feel like with that being, like, my purpose of always just being so helpful and just, like, just serving people. Like, that's all I want to do, like, honestly. So I feel like what I did here left my mark. I'm ready to, like, go to Miami and, like, build new relationships. Not, like, new relationships because I still want to be very, like,
intentional.
Yeah. You don't want to be friends with everybody, but,
But I think just opening new doors, and I feel like your network is your net worth. And I feel like in Miami, in order to be there, you have to have some type of money. You know what I mean? So you're just going to be surrounded by so many people that are assumably doing better than you, and that's what you want. Like, as two entrepreneurs, you always want to be around people that are doing better than you because they're gonna bring you up with them. They're not gonna drag you down. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So,
but other than that, life has been pretty great. We went to New York. I know everybody's been waiting for this story time. All I have to just say is, because I don't know if we wanted to go too much in detail, right?
I think we should talk about it. Well, first of all, the New York trip was with our friend Hanna.
It was amazing.
It was phenomenal. 3 girls in one fucking hotel room in Soho.
Yes, like, one bed actually, because they fucked up our bed.
But it was like I wasn't mad. Like, I wanted to be like close to y'all as fuck. Like,
it was fun. Yeah, we had a blast.
A ball.
No, literally a ball. But like, okay, so how do we go into that topic?
So, well, first of all, like,
fuck Trigger. That's what we're going to call him because he's a trigger. Like, he is insane.
He's a walking firecracker. He's very unpredictable. But so essentially, well, our girl Hanna, she's very plugged in New York. And I feel like,
I think she's plugged in wherever.
Yeah, like, she is like networking. Like, she's a networking queen, and I learned so much from her. But other than that, New York is such a different breed than Chicago, I feel. Yeah. And I just feel like wherever me and Malaya go, like, we don't just sit down and look pretty. Like, we're gonna get up, we're gonna ass shake, we're gonna talk to the guys. Like, we don't care, you know?
Yeah, and I see that. I feel like that's gonna be like not a problem, but like when I know when I move to Miami, I'm not one to, like, I'm not giving my phone up. I'm not like I'm not doing a lot of the stuff that you have to do when you're around celebrities because I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I just have to say, like, and I love that we have a platform where we can speak for younger women or even older women when you're by people. Just always have integrity and don't let nobody tell you what the fuck.
Bully you.
Yeah, like, bully you, for sure. And
despite their status, their label, whoever the fuck they are.
Yeah, defend yourself.
You know?
Even though, like, our situation was so fast.
So fast.
And the craziest thing, like, I went in with the intentions of already knowing how he is as a person, and I literally told my sis, like, oh, it's my sister's birthday. I want to ask for a video.
Well, let's set the scene. Yeah. So we went to Pergola, right? We met up with people there. They took us to another spot called Area 57, New York, Aura 57. I don't fucking know.
I think, Aura.
Something like that. So we go there, right? And we're with Drake's DJ, okay? Like, we weren't with no small people. Like, New York is full of celebrities, and, like, you just never know who you're around. But again, we don't care, but it's low-key kind of cool. Yeah. So we were with Drake's DJ and, like, just vibing, blah, blah, blah. People start fighting in the club.
Was it cool, though? Because I was bored as fuck.
I think it's just cool because of the name. Okay. You know what I mean? Not because of he wasn't really doing shit. Like, I would have been popping my shit if I was Drake's DJ. But, you know, people are just trying to be nonchalant, and I hate that. Yeah. But anyways, so we're at the club. People start fighting, and we're just sitting there. My sis was yawning, ready to go to sleep.
Oh, I already was so sleep deprived this trip. Like, I really don't sleep a lot on the weekends. So, like, I had to literally fly out the day after 2 weddings I had to do. So I was just already really tired.
She was tired, okay? So she was already, like, not in the mood. Yeah. But, so whatever, the fight breaks out, and I turned around, and I'm like, is that Trey Songz? And, like, mind you, this man looks so normal, like the average Joe. Like, he looks like a New Yorcan. He's dressed down from head to toe in brand. Like, he looked good.
She literally was like, sis, that's Trey Songz. And I'm like, that do not look like Trey Songz.
Yeah, and
but
so
we were like, oh, okay. Didn't even fangirl about shit.
Nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did a little bit because the neighbors know my motherfucking name, bitch. Like, what? Like, I would listen to him in 8th grade thinking I was, like, all in love with somebody.
I'm crying.
But, so whatever. Because of the fight, they moved the girls to a private room with Trey Songz. And so,
they did ask us if we wanted to go in the room.
Who asked us?
DJ Sky.
Spade?
Sorry. Yeah.
I don't remember that. I just walked my little ass
he's like,
back
do you guys want to go in the back with Trey Songz? And we all were just like, yeah, sure.
That's probably why he said we fangirl, because what the fuck he want us to say no?
Yeah.
Like
you asked us.
Right, the fuck? So we go into that back room, right? And it's me, Malaya, Hanna, and I'm sitting right by DJ Spade, which is Drake's DJ. The point is, we're setting the scene, right? But essentially, if you guys want to know the full story and how things came to be about, follow our Patreon. We're still going to give you gist of it. Or what do you think?
I mean, all I could just really say is that, like, don't let nobody talk to you crazy. You know what I mean? And it got really disrespectful to the point where, like, I was like, he said he would spit on me, and you know me. Well, if you don't know me, just know you say you're gonna spit on me, you better do it. So honestly, if he did, I would have caught it.
Mouth open.
He's still fine though. No, I'm just kidding. That's crazy.
Wait, sis, I need you to elaborate more.
What?
He told you to he said spit on me.
What?
Like, say it like that so we can clickbait that shit.
Yeah, he said, well, get the fuck up, you could go. And I said, you ain't got to tell me twice. I didn't even want to be here. And then he was like, well, hurry the fuck up before I spit on you. And I was like, spit on me, and I'll spit on you back. And then, we just kept going at it. But the full story on why it happened will be on the Patreon.
Correct.
But, I was like, okay, let me just... I honestly had to really calm myself because Elodie was kind of getting to a place like she was getting...
I was panicking.
Yeah,
I was panicking,
she did get shaken up, and I was just like, you know what? I've heard stories about you. I pray for you. Yeah, that's all I really have to say about that.
And I feel like it was such a vital moment in our trip because we just couldn't stop talking about it.
Yeah, because it's like, what the fuck? I just argued with Trey Songz.
Right. But it just goes to show, like, how power and status and, like, labels can make people feel like a God complex.
Yeah, and it's so crazy because I already was so cautious about how, like, who he was as a person, and I've heard stories, and I'm a huge fan of Keke Palmer. So I kind of already knew what to expect. So I didn't want to like judge him. Yeah. So because I was like, okay, let's just go. But I think, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I probably shouldn't have even went in knowing that alcohol was involved, and like it's that scene of a like club scene where like a lot of shit happens after dark. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, after a certain time. But sis, I really want to tell you, because I was thinking about it, like, as a woman, we're very empathetic already, you know? We tend to, like, look at situations from every point of view. And I feel like you probably in your head were like, oh, damn, like, there's ways I could have probably avoided this. Yeah. But sis, I really, 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 like, there's times where you're wrong. Yeah. But I really, really will tell you, this time you were not wrong.
Yeah, I don't think I was
either.
Like,
you were not wrong. Yeah.
Like, I did have to question, like,
I know you
did.
Like, I know you did, because you kept like trying to like figure out where it went wrong.
Yeah, like where the fuck did this go? Like, how did this go so left?
Right.
The fuck?
But you were not, like, you did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I think he just is the type of person that takes...
He prejudged us.
Very much so.
Yes, because he came up to us, even though I wanted to talk to him as far as getting the video for my sister on her birthday. Yeah. He came up to us, and I think that's how it was like, oh, well, let me see, like, these bitches look stuck up type shit. Because he made that comment. Yeah. When we were sitting there and we argued.
Because we were the only girls that weren't showing up and showing out for him. I feel like girls were there twerking. Girls were there, like, trying to sit and, like, get his attention. Like, we were just really minding our business. Like,
literally.
Like, I could be in a room with you. As long as I know I'm in a room with you, I don't really got to talk to you, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
and I feel like we was the oldest in there, to be honest.
Probably.
They looked young as hell.
It was just the whole situation, but I did want to tell you, and I feel like Malaya had a really good point on wanting to bring this up, because I wanted to keep this exclusively for the Patreon, because I think that our day-to-day life is not normal. Like, we do a lot of shit that you girls, like, maybe want to know about, and it is tea. But I feel like your point of wanting to talk about it is valid. To teach girls, like, don't just sit and shut up just because of any man, you know? Like, it's
anyone
not worth
with
it.
status, because it's just, I feel like in situations like that, like it can really make you feel like, to me it was kind of like he tried to degrade me in that moment, and it's like, you got me fucked up. Like, you got the right bitch here, and I would treat the fuck out of you. Like, I don't know. So I think that too, like moving in Miami,
I think that kind of gave you a little glimpse.
It did.
Yes.
Because, you know, like Miami is full of celebrities, and like I know the city
Everywhere
that I
you
live
go,
is a lot of celebrities, and it's just, that's what I'm saying, just being more intentional. And I know when I move out there, like I've said myself that I'm not going to drink for like the next 6 months. And like, I know I be saying like I'm done drinking, but like when I'm serious, I'm serious. Like when I moved to Chicago, I stopped drinking for 4 months of the first year when I moved there. And it taught me a lot. It taught me where to like be around my surroundings. And I feel like when I moved to Miami, I just can't do stuff like that because I'm by myself at the end of the day.
Yes. And
you know
it's
what I mean?
more predominantly like here you can get away with it because there's not a lot of famous people.
Yeah.
But in Miami, it's like,
Do you have blush?
Yes, sis. It's a lot of like well-known people, and Miami is very much reputation. Like you can get blacklisted there, you know? And that doesn't mean to like not say anything or speak up or voice for yourself, but it's more so like be cautious on who you surround yourself with because, you know, sis, like at the end of the day, you're not one to be quiet, and I don't think you should be.
Yeah, I know, but I also know that I have to pick and choose my battles, and it's just like, okay, if I have to do that, then I don't need to be in here.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Like choosing your environment.
I don't do well with celebrities. I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
At least ones that know it and like aren't humble. I feel like there's some celebrities you're gonna come across with, like Ari. Like you talk about her a lot.
Oh, I love me some Ari.
Yeah, I think
literally
you guys
love
would've
me
meshed
some
well.
Ari. Oh my God, Ari, I hope I do your makeup. I love me some Ari.
Manifest that.
I've always loved me some Ari, though. I used to defend her like she was my fucking sister.
Yeah.
I swear to God I did. I used to feel like, only because I feel like when you are in a position in your life when she was so young and everybody used to be on her fucking dick and like judge the fuck out of her.
Yeah, she's misunderstood.
I'm just like so misunderstood. And it was so crazy. And I'm just like, bro, like, me personally, like when you lose somebody, you're in a position in your life like I don't give a fuck about shit. You can't tell me shit.
Right.
And like she's grown so much as a woman, and she's so inspiring. I love Ari.
Yeah,
I'm a diehard like supporter of Ari.
but I think with her, even her character on social media like goes to show like she is someone that would want to have you in her corner because you're real. And a lot of people that are in that high status, like they're not surrounded by real people. They're so used to people pleasers, yes men. Like,
well, there's people like Ari that I follow. Kai Sen, he's very humble. You could tell.
Yeah.
Who else is like?
I feel like I love
Who?
DDG.
You do love DDG.
I love me some DDG, but
I don't have.
I don't know him that much, so
I don't watch DDG like that though.
I do. I love him.
But yeah, it's just don't let a celebrity tell you or try to bully you. You know what I mean?
No,
I feel like it kind of low-key ruined our trip a little bit in a way.
You think so?
It just made me like feel like what the fuck, like that was weird. That was so weird because we were just, when you're in a situation where you can't control something, it just catches you off guard. And I'm like, as bad as I wanted to sock him dead in his motherfucking face, I'm like, let me walk the fuck away because at the end of the day, you really could get me jumped out here because I don't know anybody and it's just me, you, and Hanna. You know what I mean? I don't think that DJ would have saved us, to be honest.
At all. He
First
just
of all,
was sitting there.
if he was saying that we was fanned out, we wasn't even fanned out about you. The fuck?
At all.
Let me stop talking shit. But anyways, yeah, that was that trip. It was crazy. Oh, then this is how crazy the night ended. We went to the strip club, y'all. We went to the strip club. We were getting so fucked up to the point. Okay, don't ever do this. I don't even know why we did this.
Don't ever do this.
We brought 3 men back home. Not like that though.
Wait. I need to say that for another clickbait. We bought 3 men home.
Literally
1
3.
for each.
Looking ass. But they were so cool. Okay, so they gave me the vibes of when we were in Miami and like we were cool with
Audie and them.
Audie, Ricky, what's his name?
They
Ito
were
and
from
Ito's
the
dad.
block.
So like that's the vibes I was getting. But which the unc was cool.
As hell, but
It was an uncle and 2
Unc
nephews.
should have took the nephews.
Yeah, it was Unc and 2 nephews. And if you follow me on Snap, oh my God, we posted them massaging our feet. It was so crazy. Just don't ever bring men back home. That was honestly on some
okay. Well, we didn't bring them back home with the intention of like,
we didn't
let's
even think
all
they were
have
gonna
like
go in
an
our hotel.
orgy, you know?
Yeah.
Like it was more so like, can y'all give us a ride home? Like we ain't trying to pay for this Uber.
No,
we were at the strip
literally.
club. We walk out of the strip club. It's 6 a.m. Sun's out, buns out. Like, bitch, take us home.
No, for real.
So we get in their fucking car, right? They take us to the hotel, and like the conversations were so good that they just kind of walked in with us. Funny as hell. New York men are a different breed. I love y'all.
Gee,
take me out to dinner.
Like literally, if you're so funny, I'm stuck to the hip.
Yo, cause Unc was crazy, but I loved him.
Yes.
But anyway, so the conversations were so natural that they just walked in with us, and like we didn't think anything of it. Like these guys, like if they were weird, no, absolutely the fuck not. I'm very on guard, but like. No, they were so cool. They came to our hotel room. We were just all chatting. My sis fell asleep. Like,
yeah, they got there. I'm like, all right, look, I'm going to bed.
And she went to sleep. Like, nobody did nothing. There was nothing, like, no funny business was happening.
At all.
It was just all cracking jokes, like, just like smiles and giggles, boys.
Literally.
And so, but the craziest part happened was.
The next morning, first of all.
This is what we get.
We had to be out by 12 o'clock in that fucking afternoon. It's like 11:50. They're like, Malay, get up. I'm barely waking up. Hannah's freaking the fuck out. She can't find her AP. I said, sis, what do you mean you can't find your AP? She's like, well, they said they left the money.
Use that concealer. That looked good as fuck.
But you got to like mix it with.
No, the other one. The one you just put on.
Oh, okay.
That looked good as hell.
Mix them here, babe. And so I was like, it's the Milani, sis.
I bought it, but I bought it too dark. Oh, this might be dark for me.
Well, here, I have this shade too.
I might want the light one. Yeah, this one.
I also have this too.
These are good as fuck. No, I don't like that one.
Why? And so they're like, Hannah was like, sis, we left the, he said he left the money on the table. I'm like, where's the money? The money wasn't there because they had bought a bottle for the room. So I'm like, yeah, sis, they took your AP. And she was just freaking the fuck out. I'm like, well, call them back and you're getting your fucking AP. This is how crazy. When somebody steals a watch, you don't expect to get your AP back.
Hell, $50,000 AP, y'all?
Yeah.
Mind you, like, our friend Hannah's she's from Miami. Like,
yeah,
she's
not
from
Philly, though.
But she's not used to people, like, being snatchers like that, you know?
Yeah.
I am. I don't trust nobody. And Malaya was asleep, so she really didn't even know what was going on.
I would have beat their ass.
But for me, I immediately was like putting all my shit away because you just never know. 3 men.
Well, he did try on her AP at first, and Hannah was like, why the fuck would you put a grown-ass woman's AP on?
Yeah, but why?
AP. She did hide it.
Yes, but sis, I hid everything that I brought because, one, I'm not going to give somebody a reason to snatch from me if they can't. I feel, and I told Hannah, I'm like, put it away. Like, put all your valuables away. But my sis over here flexing her shit. I'm like, Hannah, I'm like, no, this is not the time and the place. And not saying that, like, it kind of happened because of that, but, like, my sis is just so trusting because she's not used to people like that it happened.
Yeah, and so then the next day, that day when we were looking for the AP.
Gone.
It was gone. He took it. We called the other nephew, and he was like, all right, let me call my cousin. I think he did take it. We called the unc. Unc was just so pissed, and he was like, I'm going to get the AP back. Why the fuck would they grimy asses do that? And we got the AP back, so it was a wild trip.
Because think about it, y'all. They really could have kept it. Like, which one? Don't lie. Would y'all keep the AP?
I would have kept the AP.
The fuck? That shit was nice.
Yeah, I would have kept the AP.
The fuck?
But yeah, it was cool though. It was an amazing trip. Now it's just life's been cool.
Life's been great. So
life's been a wave, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine coming from an amazing trip, coming back home, and it's like, damn, what now? Like, the fuck? I was in my feels, a little bit, but we're back. I just needed to see my sis.
I'm glad you're feeling better though.
Very much so. I've just been on work mode this past week, and like,
sis, I look crazy.
No, you don't. You just gotta blend it out. You want some spray?
No, that's okay.
You don't look. Does she look crazy, Amir?
What? Do I look crazy?
No, you look cute.
Okay.
Told you. So fast forward. Sis is getting close to leaving July 5th.
I do leave July 5th. Yep. So this Saturday is actually my last day at Cantina working, which I'm pretty excited. So, yeah.
And Cantina is what?
The bar I work at. I love them so much. I'm just so excited, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. And yeah. I don't know what else is on my mind. We're gonna have dinner after this. Are we having dinner after this?
Yeah.
Or drinks?
Yeah, we're gonna go eat, catch up.
I don't even think I can have drinks. I can't find my credit card. I can't find my passport. I can't find my fucking ID, sis.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
We're all fucked up over here.
Sis, what do you mean you can't find your passport or your ID?
I don't know where I put it.
The only place they don't even card is Mercaditos.
That nasty
and
ass
I
place.
Hate that place, yeah.
I thought you said Fullerton Market.
I love that you say Fullerton Market.
What's it called?
Fulton Market.
Oh my God, we went to Starlet's.
Oh, that was my highlight, honestly.
I was calling that Scarlet's.
Yep.
But it's
be
called
calling everything just opposite. It's
I
so
just
funny.
be naming shit.
I love it. I love it.
What is it called?
Starlet's.
What is it? The other thing I said?
Scarlet's.
Fullerton Market?
Fullerton.
It's Fullerton?
It's Fulton.
Fulton?
Yeah.
What the fuck do I be talking about, bro?
I don't know, but
I just be
love
living
it.
my life.
But I love it. Guys, I went to Summer Smash.
Oh yeah, let's talk about how you like had an amazing time.
That was just so eye-opening to me, like how people, it's so funny because my friend had invited me to go with him, and he works with the dispensary. He does their marketing. So he literally told me something that's supposed to stick with me forever in my life. Like, he's like, do you see why it's the same people always at these type of festivals? And I said, no, I don't. And he's like, well, it's because you are who you surround yourself with. And these are all people that have curated something that they're going to continuously surround themselves with each other to have more opportunity, which creates more money, which creates more networking. And I'm just like, damn, like, to see it that way is so phenomenal, because
That's true though.
it is true. And like, you'll always see the same people in the same places because that's where they grow, and that's where they, like, losers hang out with losers, right? But winners don't hang out with losers. And like, that's what I learned in that atmosphere. Like, everyone that I met, you guys, I got interviewed by Monaco. I was meeting my friend Steve. Like, he is so cool with Cole Bennett. Is that his name that created Summer Smash? I don't know. But he's so cool with Cole Bennett. Like, he's known. Really? Yes, bro.
That's dope, sis.
And like, fucking, I saw Northwest. Like, what?
North is so cute.
So cute. Like, and she was just with the, like, I hate to say it, with the commoners.
That Kim like lets her be her.
I love that,
She's
but
so
it's
her
also kind
daddy.
of scary.
You think so?
Yeah, because I'm like,
Well, she's
like,
a kid, sis.
I know, and that's what's scary about it. Like, I would be like, where's my child at? I need an Apple AirTag inside you right now.
Oh, she was by herself?
No, she was with her little friends, but I'm like, who's taking care of these girls? Like,
Does she have security?
You said little friends.
She was with her little friends. I don't know, but that's the cool thing about Summer Smash. It was like, security was there, but like, everybody that was in the artist lounge was on no bullshit. Like, there was even a famous porn star there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like,
That's dope.
yeah, like every type of person was in that bitch. And I was low-key telling my friend this morning, like, Summer Smash probably has the most clout in Chicago because they bring the best artists. They have all these influencers, all these streamers. Like, I was walking out of the bathroom, and there was a streamer just on his phone, and I walked up to him, and I was like, are you streaming? And he's like, yeah, come in my stream. And I literally was just talking to him.
Really?
Yes, girl. And he's like, oh my God, like, you're so cool. I'm going to follow you. Mind you, I follow this kid. Why is he's first of all, the Twitch streamer for Speakerbox, which is a sponsor for Summer Smash. He was backstage with Lil Baby. Lil Baby was here this week. Like, he's just in every position that I'm like, damn.
I love Lil Baby. You know what's so crazy about Lil Baby?
What?
He just had his concert in, where was it, at the United Center?
Yeah.
Girl, I went to his concert, I think it was in 2018 or 2019.
When he was starting?
He barely had a crowd.
Yeah.
Literally barely had a crowd.
Selling out. Like,
I was like front row. I probably could have touched his fucking hand. That's so crazy to me that now
Iconic.
he's like selling out.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of dope.
It's iconic. And it's like, shit like that will just really open doors for you. Because, like,
and it's crazy because, like, when you see people like that, when I'm like, oh, he's going to go far as fuck. Like, his music is so hard. But, like, I'm sure him being himself, like.
you don't think that.
Yeah, you really just got to believe in yourself. Well, I'm sure he did because look where he's at now. But, like, that's just a prime example of just believing in yourself.
And, like, being surrounded by people that can get you to where you want to be. Because, and here's my point. Yesterday, a guy that I met when he interviewed me in Monaco, we had a good conversation at Summer Smash. And he's like, you know, like, you don't seem like you're from here. Where are you from? And I said, no, I'm from Chicago. He's like, you're just like, the way you speak is very different. Like, you're you. And I said, okay, period. Thank you. I love that. We had a great conversation. Tell me why yesterday they messaged me and they're like, do you want to come to North Coast with us? And I'm like,
What's that?
a music festival, but this one's for EDM.
Really?
Yes. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. He's like,
go?
yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's fire.
And I'm like, of course I'm going to go to North Coast with y'all. Like, what? Abso-fucking-lutely. And that's just going to open more doors for me to continue to go to these festivals and these atmospheres where I meet all of these people that can get our podcast to where we need to be. Because I told everyone about our podcast.
I know. I wish that when you were doing the Summer Smash, we could have done, like, some interviews there. That would have been dope.
Like,
that's kind of what I wanted to do for.
Sueños?
Yeah.
But you know what?
Did you go to Sweet News?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, we didn't, right?
But this is just opening doors for us because my friend was like, you want to come next year to Summer Smash? I'll get you backstage passes. And I said, abso-fucking-lutely. So obviously, like, the more we grow, the more opportunities are going to come. Yeah. And I kid you not, that guy, Steve, sis, everywhere I went, he'd be like, oh, she has a podcast with her best friend. Aww. She has a podcast. She has a podcast. And I'm like, people see us.
No, they do. And I love that we see us.
Yes.
You know, and I feel like we're like, we get ourselves like where we need to be. Yeah. And I feel like you going out there just shows how much you're like networking and how you're really trying.
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I have to, because I see so much potential with us, and I just know like we're meant to be in the front of a camera and telling you guys our experiences, because this is not normal, sis. Like, I had to sit there and realize like what we do is not normal.
Yeah.
It's fast, but it's also so rewarding because we're getting to the point where we're so intentional that everything we do, everyone we meet is just a step closer to where we want to be, you know?
Yep, I agree.
And, like, that's why I'm so geeked for you to move to Miami, because you're going to open so many doors.
I hope so.
For you, for hopefully our podcast.
Oh,
and, like,
for sure.
You know, like, it's just going to be fucking, like, y'all, our day ones, y'all finna be so proud of us, like, when we get up there, you know?
Yeah.
That's just my little geek self.
Dude, I've been on a, like, rabbit hole with ChatGPT. Like, it's been really bad.
Why?
Because it's so cool. Like, it's so crazy. But I also feel like, does ChatGPT just validate everything you are asking?
I don't think so. I feel
like everything it was, like, agreeing with me.
It's AI. So, like, AI, well, sis, it's also the way you ask things.
Yeah.
What were you asking, if you want to share?
Well, I wouldn't say it agreed with me, because I was, like, asking, like, I told ChatGPT, like, my whole, like, history with life that I've been through. Yeah. And then I'm like, is that a reason why I, like, struggle with dating? And they're like, absolutely, it's a reason why you struggle with dating. And it gave me a list. Can I get my phone? I'm going to share it with you guys.
I think it gives you more clarity than just answering what you want. I don't think it tells you what you want to hear. I think it tells you what you need to hear.
Because it's artificial intelligence, so it's kind of like picks up on what you're giving.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then gives you what it knows.
Yeah, it was really interesting. And so this is what it was saying. Okay, why relationships might not be working for Malaya. 1, you give so much too fast out of love, but also out of fear. 2, you're trying to earn safety instead of receiving it freely. 3, you put your partner's needs before your own, then feel resentful or lost. 4, you don't fully believe you're lovable without doing or fixing.
Without earning it.
Yes. So it says, who is Malaya really? It said, you're deep, more than most people realize. You're very loyal. Once you love, you don't let go easily. You want to feel safe, but also intense, and that's a tricky combo, which that right there is so fucking true.
Yep.
And I'm like, how do I fix that? 4, you may also have buried your own needs to try and be what someone else wants. What does that mean exactly?
Like, and it's true, like, when you love
You can
someone,
use an example.
So say, for instance, like,
you have buried your own needs to try.
Yeah, so
try
when you
and be
love
what someone
someone,
wants.
you instantly just, like, people please. Like, if they want to see you at a certain time, you're flexible enough to be like, you know what? Okay, fine. I'll skip my workout because I want to see you. You don't put your needs first above someone else's. When you're in love. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. But yeah, so I just been on a rabbit hole with ChatGPT and just kind of been like self-reflecting. But yeah, that's our life.
Well, I love that you bring that up in terms of relationship, because can we talk about Love Island?
Oh my God, yes.
Yo. Like, sis, when you said you look like Hanna, you look like Hanna.
Okay, first of all, I look like Malaya. Second of all,
no, you do look like.
I love Hanna, but
I do too. She's a baddie.
I've been told that like 20,000 times.
You do though. I could see it. I could really see it.
No, I know. Everybody's been telling. Hanna's very sexy. She's very beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
But I get told 10 times a day.
You do.
And it's starting to be like, bitch, I look like me. My mama put me. I came out of my mama's coochie.
It's a compliment. Like if she was ugly, then I'd be concerned. But she's not.
I know it's a compliment, but I'm tired of hearing it.
Well, we're talking about Love Island.
But yes, I love Love Island. I do love Hanna. I think her crash out was very much semi-valid. I feel like we all as women do, people who, she's a Virgo, so first of all, she's an earth sign, so I get it. We love very fucking hard. But we have to take accountability and knowing that you need to let a man show you, you know, you have to have boundaries. And I feel like with Jeremiah, she did not do that. Like, he was love bombing her, and she was just giving him everything way too fast. And then she was mad that all he was doing was fucking making pancakes. Well, I mean, you were praising him for every little thing he was doing. So like, yeah.
I think that
What's your take on that?
all of us women can relate to Huda in some form and shape because I have seen myself in the way Huda's acting. I've acted that way. I've acted like a man's mother. And one thing I'm going to tell you, ladies, the way to lose a man is to act like his mom. I'm going to tell you that right the fuck now because
I disagree with that.
Well,
because I feel like it's not bad because it's natural to be nurturing. You know what I mean? Like, no, it is.
I agree in that sense, but to tell him you're not going to finish your food, you're a man. You should eat all your food.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, you want to wipe his ass too? No. Like, he's a grown man. I think at the end of the day, men, in terms of their masculinity, you have to stroke his ego. Unfortunately, that's just the day and age that we're in. And in order for a man to feel a man and for him to want to be with you as a woman, you do have to stroke his ego. And the way she was treating him was very motherly in terms of, you're my son, not my partner. And he even said it. Yeah. I don't validate Jeremiah, though. I do think he loved Bomb, and I don't think Huda's wrong for giving her all so fast because, think about it, their time on Love Island is so, like, fast-paced. They don't even know what day they're in. They're there for love. Like, that's the intention. So she went in pure-heartedly, but I do think her crash-outs, man,
we're valid.
We're valid, but I also wanted to, like, hug her and be like, Huda, like, this is going to pass, and you're going to look back, and this is on national TV. You're going to be like, damn, I wish I didn't do, like, all that, you know?
But she's still so young, though. She's 24, right?
She is young.
The fuck, at 24, I was knocking motherfuckers out if they played with me, bro. So it's just like, I think at 28, it's easier said than done to say that. But, yeah, she's still so young, and she's going to learn. Because she's an amazing person. You could just tell. But I think, like, my fave couple right now, I love Maya Papaya.
That bitch she hurts my brain cells.
Sis, you don't like
her? I think she's so adorable. I need her off the island.
Why? I want her to win. I think she's so misunderstood, too. She just has to learn to, like, she needs to love herself a little more, though. And I think that with Huda, too. Huda is seeking a lot of validation. Like, I don't even think she's trying to, like, get to know men. She wants them to get to know her. Yeah. You need to get to know them.
I also think that Huda is such in a phase right now that she's very selfish. Like, she doesn't, like, if the girls had a great day, it's overlooked because Huda's crashing out. It's like, bitch, you need to be there for your friends, too, because the way that Hanna was there for her, the way that Sierra was there for her, I'm like, Huda. But you know what? It's age because I used to be like that too. Like, if I'm not happy, my friends can't be happy type shit. You know?
You were like that.
I was like that. And that's where I just wanted to hug her. But I really, really, really like Sierra and Nick. Yeah. Even though Nick and Alondria,
they look good.
They look good.
Sis, that comes out today, and that's going to be hella messy.
Sierra seeing them?
Yes.
I'm going to cry for her.
But I don't know. Like, okay. Do you think Nick really genuinely likes Sierra?
No.
Yeah, because
I think
he's trying to build other connections way too hard.
And I think that he was just really infatuated with Sierra, and then she gave up that punani. And
yes.
that fucked her up.
That's another thing, y'all. That's what I'm going to do for myself. I'm going to be on a 75-day hard where I'm not giving up no punani when I'm getting to know a man, because that shit changes it all. For real. Like, men really are just chasing coochie.
They are.
Here.
And I feel like,
look at how much they all switched up. Jeremiah and Nick, bro.
Because and it's sad.
We become so much more emotional. Yep. You know, we don't act like ourselves anymore, so we're just so much more giving.
Yep.
Hell nah.
And you know what it is, too? Like, she gave up that punani, and she is... So, Sierra's definitely very much a Libra. It didn't click to me until you told me that. Mm-hmm. But, like, I feel like some women give up the P because they want to show the men, like, look what you're going to miss out on if you leave me.
I felt like she did that, too, when them girls... Wait. Because she did it when what?
When the bombshells came in.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That bombshell, the really fired...
I felt like that, too. I'm like, damn, she's a little bit more touchy-touchy. Did she do that because she just wanted to show him how wet that coochie was?
Yep. And
I
feel
don't
like
care about that.
Women do that to, like, keep a man. They feel like, let me lay this on you. But it don't keep him, sis. It's just like, damn, I got it.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know? So, but I low-key do. I'm a fan of Nick. I would literally eat his asshole. I would, sis. I stalked him yesterday. I was like, wow, you're so fine. And his personality.
You be eating men's ass?
Do I want to answer that on here?
You have, though, huh?
Eating is crazy. I haven't, like, indulged in that bitch. I have not indulged, okay? I'm not back there just chomping. But
sis, I love that for you. Maybe I'm just not woman enough because I ain't eating no man's ass. Let me say that.
It was with my high school sweetheart.
But women do that. I heard when you get 30, you become nastier. So maybe when I'm 30, I'll become a little bit more freakier.
Yeah.
Maybe I ain't that nasty. I ain't eating no ass.
You know what?
I think the men that I date would never let me do that though.
Yo.
They would literally knock me out. They'll flick me like a booger.
It's like eating ass is crazy, I know. But
yeah.
Anywho.
But
yeah,
cute.
Love Island is crazy.
Really cute, yeah. Do we do our makeup good?
I don't know. I'm still doing my makeup.
We did our makeup on the plane on our way to New York, and it was pretty
I like my makeup.
Low key,
I liked it.
My makeup low key did look snatch, honestly. I'm trying to think of what else do I have that I
want to take off these damn lashes already because I do want to see what Trey Songz was talking about.
I love that he said that to you, and I went straight to go get some lashes. Like, fuck what you was saying.
No, seriously, fuck him.
I told Elodie this. Anytime I tell her something, it's like she has to go hear somebody else say it to validate her
That's
ass.
actually not always true, though.
Sometimes. And I can't wait till my sis takes out these damn lashes because she's about to see a new her and it's about to be fire. You already look fire, but sis, you give like ballerina to me. So I feel like when you take...
Ballerina cappuccino?
No, for real. Like, you give me like a soft ballerina, wears little bows in the back of their head. Like, so I feel like you're going to get in an era where that's just going to be your style.
I've just been seeing like no lashes on my timeline everywhere. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. Because I do be feeling bald-headed. But I remember when you stopped wearing lashes, it took you time to get used to that, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I feel like I have to give myself a couple months. It can't be like a month and be done.
No, you do have to give yourself some time though. Because I am so over like big lashes like this. But I honestly wanted them more littler, but it is what it is.
I think the scarcer they get, you're going to like them. Because maybe they're a little too full, but like even right now they look good.
Full,
yeah, you don't want them full.
No. Yeah, I literally ripped my lashes in the club.
She really did. It was so iconic.
I said, bitch, fuck these lashes. I'm ready. I'm done. I'm tired. Like, that's it.
It was so iconic.
Do you have mascara?
No. It's really hella dried out.
Really? Let me see if I have mascara.
What time are we at, Giancarlo? Ooh, we talked today. So, what's next with the pod, guys? That's a big question mark, and I feel like that's something me and Malaya have tried to talk about, but it's like kind of what we talked about this week. It's hard to navigate that right now because she still needs to figure out her life in Miami. That's first and foremost, and I need you guys to understand that. Like, I be feeling bad when we go silent on the podcast page, but at the end of the day, I only feel bad because I love you guys so much, and I want you guys to see that we're not just giving up on this because she's moving.
No, we're for sure not giving up on it.
Yeah, this is still a work in progress, and we're always going to have to pivot. We're not just going to be fucking tied here to the fucking microphones for y'all. We have
as much
lives
as we
outside
wish
of
we
this,
could.
you know?
Yes, no, for sure. And it's definitely harder that now that I live in Wisconsin, I didn't think how hard this shit was. The fucking traffic is insane. It literally took me 2 hours to get here, y'all. So like stuff like that is exhausting, but I think it'll be well. I think once I get out there and I'm like, oh, this is cool. We have new experiences to talk about. You know, I just feel like it'll be hella cool. Yeah. It's going to be dope. And I feel like it could go so fucking far, bro.
And it is.
I literally was just watching Scarlett. Do you remember Scarlett that we met at? I watched her vlog, sis. She's grown so much from her beginning to her ending. And it's so crazy. Like now she's at fucking 10,000 subscribers.
On
and
YouTube?
Gets like 8,000 views. And I'm like, wow, that is amazing. And I've always been inspired by her when I went up to her at, I met her at the Lollapalooza event that Elodie invited me to. And I went up to her, and I've always watched her on TikTok. And, yeah, it's, like, crazy. I'm like, we just have to stay consistent and keep going. So, yeah.
And that's what we're going to do for you guys. But I do want her to get situated in Miami because...
Yeah, I need to.
Because at the end, we don't want to give you guys half-assed shit just to put something out there.
Yeah.
I think with her moving, that's a lot, guys. I need you to understand. That's, like...
It's a lot of pressure.
And it's a lot of, like... new things, you know, that you're gonna have to figure out, like, where are you gonna fucking park your car, you know? Where are you gonna go out to, what are you gonna do every single day? What's your schedule like? And I feel like she needs to focus on that.
Like, I'm literally going out there with faith, y'all. Like, I don't have no clients booked up. I don't have nothing. So it's just like, I'm not scared, But it is a little bit like
intimidating.
Yeah, I'm like in a tunnel vision right now. Like, so I just have to just keep going and not get distracted. So yeah, it is a little intimidating, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it all.
And if you guys know anyone in Miami, or you're going to be moving to Miami, you want makeup, like, come on, hit up my girl.
Let me know. Yes.
You know?
Oh, yeah, like when people come visit in Miami as, like, vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're a star, sis. You're going to be a star. Like,
thanks.
You are. You're going to be, like, fucking damn near Ari's makeup artist. Watch.
I hope so. I hope I'm like every fucking celebrity. No, I don't want to be every celebrity's makeup artist. That I don't want to be. I've heard a lot of celebrities are not nice, and I do not do well with people who are not nice.
Yeah. But I think that, like, you're so intentional. Like, people turn their meanness into kindness with you because you just come from such a place of love.
Oh, that was actually real as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
You get a lot of people to open up to you because, like, for instance, like, the guy best friend you have, I don't like him, but you...
Who?
Samson.
Oh. I'm thinking of Amir.
Oh, no.
I'm like, Amir's like, that's tea for me. Oh, yeah, Samson.
But, like, you got to see a different light in him, and because you didn't like him at one point either. And, like,
in the beginning,
you got to know him, you know? And I feel like that's just what you do with everyone.
Are you guys still in that same boat where you guys don't like each other?
I don't care for him.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, not in a bad way. Like, I wish him well. I hope he's okay. It's just, like, he's not my cup of tea, and that's okay. Not everyone's your cup of tea. Like,
yeah.
We're at this grown age that not being friends with somebody is okay. There's no beef.
Yeah.
But that's what's coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed, like, this different ass. Hold on, let me finish my makeup.
Yeah, I want you to finish your makeup. Let me spray me down before we end this.
Yep.
So I don't look like a dry cactus. You like that setting spray?
I like the smell of it. I'm not.
It does smell fire, sis.
So good. It reminds me of Cancun.
Oh, yeah. Wow. She was a fairy.
Yeah.
I got a facial today, y'all. So if I looked hella glowy, that's why.
Damn, I should have had this right here the whole time.
Why fire?
So good.
Your makeup looks really good, though.
Thank you, sis. I need this lighting every day. God damn.
Let me not do that because I got a little fat on my...
Yeah, I've gotten chunky, and you know what? I don't care because I just got to get back to the gym, and that's what it is.
I wish I had your chunky. Like, you're so, like... I want to smack her with this mirror.
Sis, no, yesterday, you know when you're getting chunky,
off.
when you're walking and you can feel your belly moving.
No, because I'd be naked in the mirror doing that. I'd be like, absolutely the fuck not. No, I get it. That's so funny.
You know what?
Oh, I do have mascara. You want some?
Nah.
No. You don't really put mascara on your bottom, huh? Okay.
We're good.
Let me
put some highlighter on.
Ooh, yeah.
Picasso.
I just want to say thank you so much to John Carlos for waiting on me since I was literally like damn near an hour late. You're the bestest person ever. He's actually my new boyfriend. We just made it official today.
Welcome, Giancarlo.
Welcome to the fam. You'll love it here, I promise, okay? But yeah. I want my lips more pink. Can I use that pink?
Yeah.
I don't like how dark my lips look. Look like I've been eating ass.
No, I love when you do dark lips.
Sis.
I do. You give so Latina. So, like, what I told you. Literally.
I'm a mommy.
Mamacita?
Yo.
Okay,
well.
Thank you guys for tuning in on episode
21.
We love you guys so fucking much. And clock into Patreon to hear the full story of Trey Songz versus It's Not That Serious podcast.
It's juicy. I promise it's worth it.
And you know what's crazy? Just final thought. You never know who somebody is. Like Trey Songz, if we go viral because of our story time, that's what your ass gets.
Fuck you.
Right.
Honestly,
singer.
Did you see that he literally was arguing with somebody else?
He needs to get knocked out.
He could fight though, sis.
Could he?
Yeah. One thing about Trey, he could fight.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Loser.
Loser. He's such a meanie.
Okay. Well, we love you guys. Tune into Patreon. We're going to link it down below. Comment, subscribe, send this to your mama, your daddy, your bald-headed granny.
Send it to motherfucking Trey Songz.
Yeah. Bye, guys. We love you.
Love you. That was funny. How did we do, Amir? Yeah.
Were you tuned in half the time? Yeah. Period.
Round of applause.
Baby, make that ass clap.